Melanie. I'm from Tri-Power Yoga, and today we're going to talk about your first yoga class. By far, the hardest part of yoga is coming to your first class because it can be a little intimidating. What do I expect? What's the etiquette at this studio? So when you come to a yoga class, definitely get there early, at least 10 minutes early. You have to sign a waiver at almost any studio that you practice at, and you'll want to get a little tour. Then get your mat set up next to everybody else. Don't worry about where it goes. The teacher will tell you if you need to put it in a specific spot. If you see other people have props like blocks, straps, bolsters, go ahead and grab some. They should be somewhere nearby in the room. Here at Tri-Power Yoga, we keep talking to a minimum, but it's definitely okay to chat and meet the people around you. It depends on the studio. Some studios want a real meditative aspect from the minute you walk into that studio. Definitely never bring food or shoes into the studio with you unless you have a medical condition that necessitates that. Feel free to bring water, but make sure it's covered. Then during practice, if you have a question, it's okay to ask, but do it quietly and try and get the teacher's attention to come over near you. Definitely don't be cracking jokes during class. We try and keep a very meditative aspect to our practice. So a little bit quieter is better, but certainly feel free to reach out if you're wondering what comes next. The last thing is don't be afraid to look silly. So the most advanced version of any pose, you guys, is the version that brings you the most benefit. So when you see those crazy flexy yoga girls going, whew, and you're just barely reaching to stretch, you know what? You're actually getting more benefit out of that pose, and so you're more advanced. Keep that in mind. Yoga is not competitive. So come on in, look a little silly. If you don't keep up with all the poses, maybe it's a really fast vinyasa, maybe you try Yoga Strong or Yoga Ignite here at Tri-Power Yoga. Who cares? It's all right to look a little silly because nobody's looking, and it's good for your ego, right? If you come to Yoga Recovery, expect a gentle, slow class. In some ways, it's a little bit harder. Our Yoga Recovery class is harder because you got to keep your mind in the game. It's easier on the joints. It's a little bit slower. So it's a great class for beginners. So if you're fit and you can walk easily a couple miles, I'd say come on in, try Yoga Ignite, try Yoga Strong, you're going to love it. If you're just getting back into a workout routine, maybe Yoga Recovery would be the best class for you. It's perfect even if you can't touch your toes. We're looking forward to having you, and we'll see you soon. Namaste.